Second. All right, this has been a day. I see pause reset. Oh my gosh, I had to restart multiple times and then I had to fix computer issues. For some reason, my webcam decided not to work. And then I was so late in doing that that I hadn't fed the animals before I started streaming and I had to get back. So, yes, let's get started. Oh, it has been a day. I will say this has been a day. So today was the first day that I actually had to cancel things because of my hands and not being able to uh, use my fingers. So I was still at work today. I still did, a normal work day. I'm able to manage my team. They're pretty, independent. I don't have to worry about micromanaging or anything like that. Seriously, it has run on autopilot for the last 2 weeks, and they are doing great. But today, when I woke up, it was raining. And rain does not combine with rheumatoid arthritis and any symptoms thereof. So I am going to start with some battlegrounds because I'm just got to get back into the mindset and then go back to the grind. But yes, normally on Tuesdays, this is why I stream later. I would go and ride, but since I couldn't type, I really didn't feel like riding was going to be the thing for me to do today. It's going to be counterproductive. If you're not able to perform, it's probably best to just, sit it out, let it ride, and chill. I'm going to talk with the barn and see if I can take a more ad hoc schedule. If I can wake up in the morning and then just assess where I'm at. And if I feel up to it, then just schedule an ad hoc meeting or a riding lesson. I think that's going to actually be better than trying to maintain a schedule. Let's see, demons. That could be beneficial, but I think I have... Nope, let's do Jaraxxus. Right down to the wire. So it sounds a little more ad hoc, but I think it's going to be better in the long run if I just schedule the day of based on how I feel. Obi! 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 Yes. So, yes, I did make affiliate. However, the stream Twitch channel things have not caught up. So it gave me the achievement for 50 followers, and it shows well, I have to get the affiliate thing, and then it'll auto start within Twitch. So I hope I'll have it tomorrow because I have 51 followers officially. I tried to get it to reset today, but the actual affiliate achievement still hasn't triggered. I sent a ticket in. I'm like, look, you gave me the achievement for 50 followers, but I don't have 50 followers for affiliate. So whatever. It'll proc and I'll be fine. So yes. We're just gonna level. But yes, I'm super stoked. With all that's gone on, I'm super happy to have made affiliate. Oh, I have a very strong opinion on that. First off, when I was at Blizzard, the one of the senior directors was from Microsoft and worked in the Xbox gaming division. He was not my most favorite person. He was a nice person. I interviewed with him. We had some good follow-on conversations, but he was a very poor manager. He brought with him several Microsoft gaming employees when he came to Blizzard. I do not think that the mentality of Microsoft is going to be in any way good for Blizzard. I am exceptionally disappointed to see that merger. I don't think it's going to be a good move at all. I think Blizzard games are getting worse, and this is only going to make it even worse. So just wow. I mean, so we had today the merger or the purchase, which won't be finalized until 2023 because they have to go through all of the checks. The whole Cosby Room. Now that one I'm not familiar on. Cosby Room Blizzard controversy. Is that the CEO that says the environment is okay? All right, this is funny. Ah, okay, hair getting in the way. Cosby Room. Okay, I'll Google it. I am going to pay attention to my game a little bit real quickly. All right, we're just going to do this. So I'll take a look at that in a little bit. Yeah, it's Blizzard was not a good company. I know I've said many times that I worked for Blizzard. There's a reason I no longer work for Blizzard. I was hoping that that would be the last company I ever worked for, but I honestly would have. I was so depressed by the time I left that I mean I probably would have started considering suicide if I had stayed there. It was that bad. Now, part of it was due to the fact that I could not have my horses and my animals when I was where I was living in Irvine. I severely missed my animals, and I lost my two of my dogs during that time. So it was really bad. But the company, the environment was just very toxic. All right, so I'm going to do this. So I was included in the lawsuit, so I cannot say too much more. But a lot of what is out there is very true. It's not a good environment. And don't get me wrong, there are a lot of good people. Um, there's a reason I still play the games. I love the games. I love the people that I worked with. I had a very close team. I'm still in contact with them, but many of them are leaving, and it's very unfortunate because the Blizzard from 5 or 6 years ago is not what it's is going on today. Okay. Ah. Oh, I gotcha. Never mind. Okay. Yes. Yes. Now I know what you're talking about. So yes, I am very well aware of that and listed in the suit and all of that. But I will say there were good times. BlizzCon is incredible. That I think it's better than Comic Con, to be honest. It was so. I was so sad. I went to three BlizzCons, actually four, if you say that count the virtual ones. Um, it was so much fun. The people were incredible. When I was there, they started that the employees had to work BlizzCon. And at first, that seemed really inconvenient and kind of restrictive, but I loved it. I worked StarCraft exhibits, and I never played StarCraft before that day. And we got to sit down with fans and play all of the games with them and discuss like what the games were doing and just have fun. Um, it was the most incredible experience. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, actually, we got the remastered versions, and so LMTC and I have both played it. He definitely played it more than me. I do also. I'm interested in Diablo 4, but I love Diablo 3. Um, I'll admit it took me a long time to get even halfway decent with it. LMTC used to tease me about it to no end, that I had no concept of how to play Diablo 3. But now, if I sit down and play the seasonal challenges, I can immediately get to, the top rank and get the seasonal challenges all on my lonesome. I don't even need his help anymore. I'm pretty proud of that. And I will admit that I was there with the release of Overwatch, and that will always have a very uh, strong place in my heart as well, because going through that launch and the development, that was the first person shooter that I ever played, and I just had a real affinity. I played Lucio. He was my main, so yes, that's always going to be very special to me. Well, and of course, World of Warcraft, since that's where he and I met. It's World of Warcraft that started it all. Oh, if you get the remastered, they have an option to play the previous version. So you don't actually get the remastered. That's what LMTC is playing. He didn't play the remastered. He's playing the old version. I played the remastered because I didn't play the first version.
Do not stop now, Commander.
All right, so I don't often play Lord Jaraxxus, but when I looked at my average finishes, it was in the top three, which is why I chose him. So let's get some buffs. I love that this one adds demons, but I don't have any space. But I'm gonna buy her anyways. Spin. Spin. There's a demon. Alright, let's just buff all these demons. All demons all the time. Demons are fun. Well, gym is done. I'm off to home. Just wanted to pop in and say congrats. Thank you so much, Obi. I hope you had a good workout. That's another thing that I ended up missing today because of the arthritis issues. But it'll step back up. I'm not worried. And now I'll get everything set up so I can do subscribers and bits and rewards and things like that. All right, so let's see here.
How does it feel to be the best?
Ah, so rain in the desert. It's always a weird thing. It's almost a surprise when it rains. Although now I'm like a living weatherman. Every time I wake up in the morning, I'm like, okay, how do the hands feel? Oh, it's gonna be a bad day. And like, do I need to lay in bed for another hour? Shall I stream and play from bed? Today actually felt like I needed to just stay in bed and not go anywhere. I know that sounds really bad. All right, so by this one, well, we're in the top 6. He's got elementals. Definitely need to buff. Let's see if we can get another triple. Yes. I always love it when a plan comes together. Alright, so buff the demon that gives the extra health. See what we can get. No demons. Though this one could be obnoxious, but not really. I'll take them just for, shits and giggles. Alright, another triple. Alright, so we'll put him on the left so that he gives his health. That just for card draw. This. Alright, we'll see what we get.
How does it feel to be the best?
Alright, we'll see how long the hair down lasts. It does make streaming a little bit uncomfortable because it is rather hot. So if I do the math on my big demon, I mean, it says 29% chance of winning. 315. Ugh. It all depended on the trades, but that's okay. Alright, I hope I'm not going to break my camera if I turn on my snap cam. Alright, another triple. First we'll play this. Buy this one. Alright, well, we had another candidate for a funny voice line. Do this. Alright, come on, demons. Buff a demon. Buy the demon. Alright, we don't need this one. Play him. Give me a good demon. Alright, that's a good demon. I should have buffed the demons instead of doing that. Bugger. I'm just gonna freeze because performance anxiety. Okay, 100% win though. Yeah, just a quick addition. We've got this. Alright, see if my snap cam is going to break my stream again. I had turned on all my cameras and was getting ready to stream, and then suddenly it just stopped working. I love technology. It sounds like the story of my life. I mean, just, turn technology on and it fails. Is she actually a demon or just a minion? Okay. All right. There's another triple that I could get. Is it worth it? Yes.
My expectation.
See what we get.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single minute.
Alright, this guy's benefit is limited. I'm going to play the triple. See what we get. They really wanted us to be Murlocs. Spin. Oh, I do like having him. Let's see. Alright, I'll freeze. I'll do this. I mean, we're in pretty good shape, so, you know, we'll take a little risks and see what can happen.
Do not stop now, Commander.
So I had something funny happen today while I was out. Obviously, I have horses and have chickens and dogs. And the dogs are pretty easy to manage, but it's the first time I've ever had chickens. And I typically keep my hair pulled back in a ponytail and wear a hat. But I went out to the chickens today and I had my hair down like this. And all my chickens just stopped. And they're like, who is this crazy person? And they give me this look. They just hold up their neck and they look at me with one eye. It is so comedic. I really just laugh every time that I see them do this. Anything that's different. So I was reading a book on chickens. Just trying to understand more about these little beasties that are floating around in my garage. And they said that a chicken actually has the mentality of a toddler and that they respond well to being spoken to, toys. They have these little chicken toys. So for Christmas, I got a swing and a ladder and these little skewers that you put food on and they can eat it. And they really respond to that. So now when I go out there, I actually tried to post this in my Discord. So I'll post my socials again. I can actually type now by the end of the day. But they have these toys that are specifically designed for chickens. So they have like a xylophone, you know, like the little multi-bar metal bars where you hit it with a mallet, and the chickens peck at it and make noise. And it's supposed to be enriching for them so that they don't get bored and start plucking each other's feathers out, which is a bad thing. I prefer my chickens to have feathers. All right, saying 0.4% win rate. Okay, well, we didn't win that one, but he's got a lot more demons than we do. All right, we're still in the game though. Top 4. And now we're top 3. Yay. All right, well, since we're this far down, I'm just going to look for a triple. Wow, too bad I already sold him. But at this point, I think that we'll do this, because we've got so much to sell. It's too late for her. Buy that one, maybe we'll get a triple. Get a demon. See what else we can get. Get the infernal. Oh my god, I don't know what to play. We're not going to survive the next round. There. Just buff him. And see where it goes. Hey, yes, we're top 3. Thanks, the Warwick. Welcome. How are you doing? I guess I would say good morning to you in Australia. Yes, this was 11:30. Wow. That is, wow, you are really far ahead of us. It is still 5:34 p.m. in Arizona. Exactly, and we're still on Tuesday. I used to work in Shanghai, China. Oh, LMTC! Yes, I stream every day but Saturday. And today it was later because I was supposed to go riding, but it was the first day that I really did not feel up to it with my hands. I could barely type. So I decided that I'm going to change my approach to the days that I go riding. So I decided to, but I've still kept the schedule that I have posted on my About page. So normally I would have been rushing around even more than I was for today. All right, I am going to go back to the grind. I know Pause Reset had brought up a question yesterday on how many games I've played since I hit Diamond 5. I got really curious about this. So I went and looked, and I know the exact time because I hit Diamond 5 on January 3rd, and I also hit 500 games with Pirate. So I got the new little face portrait for my hero. Since then, I have played 93 games. The overall estimates to get to Legend are between 90 and 300 games. So I'm still on my way. I am just going to keep at it. I will admit I made one change to this deck. It was after I had those 2 Mechathon games yesterday where they just went obscenely long. And I actually had, oh, thank you, Pause Reset. Thank you. I actually had a thought that instead of killing his Mechathon, because he didn't have the win condition himself, he had already played, and you'll see it right here. I took out one of my Ironbeak Owls and added a Dirty Rat. And I had a game earlier today that I was playing against a hunter. Thanks, Warwick. No, I agree. It's now just a matter of time. I just have to keep at it, and I'm just going to keep playing games. But I had a game against a hunter, and I actually pulled out his marksman, and oh, he was pissed. I found that this just really annoyed my competitors. Now, I was already in a bad situation. It was a quest, odd hunter, where they have the 3 hero damage. All right, so this is probably a mirror. So he is not going to have enough damage to take out my cannon, most likely. So I'm going to play that to try to get as much damage in as possible. But yes, I pissed off a hunter this afternoon. So I made just a few changes that I hope will play out on my first climb to Legend. All right, so I could play double cannon and then a pirate. I think I'm going to go for it. And that looks like it worked out fairly well. Overall speaking, my win rate for this deck is 54.5% and 50% on mirror matchups. All right, let's see what we can do. Lots of damage. 1, 2. And 3. All right, this worked out pretty good this time. I mean, the whole key to winning the mirror matchup is just face, face, face. Get as much damage out there as possible. Obviously, he's going to take out one of the cannons. I'm hoping we get some more Mechathune games today, because that was a lot of fun. Alright, he got rid of my cannons, but... Oh no, I still have one cannon, my bad. So I can do this. So this, which is going to spawn my brigand. And I'm kind of out of pirates, so I'm going to have to get another one. But I will first get rid of his dude. Buff my weapon. Hopefully I'll get a 1 cost. That's a bummer. Hopefully I'll draw one. Ugh, just needed one more. I could have killed him with that. He's already got his Rokara though. Does he? No, he needs 2. Yeah, he knows it. Gain 2 armor. Sorry, dude. I don't think you're going to win this one. It just all comes down to the deck and, you know, what they draw. So, yes, very fun. Let's end. Oh, shall I? Here, let's just do charge because you know that just is the coup de grace. Yay! This was probably one of my best games as a warrior in a face matchup. I really enjoy this deck quite a bit. I've had a lot of fun with it. I also enjoy the Quest Hunter, but it just comes down to the luck of the draw at this point. But a call out to thanks to Warwick because I know you also play Wild. I think Wild is so much fun. All right, Paladin. So the Ironbeak Owl is one of the changes that I made to this deck because of Paladins. I just got beat by too many Paladins and I needed a silence. So I am going to leave this in my hand. I just want to have it available. And see, this is my other change that I made. So we'll do this. We'll get some minions on board. Because this is odd and I can get Patches the Pirate. I wish he still had charge. I seriously did not like that nerf. I mean, he's only a one cost or one attack. Why could they not leave him with charge? The fact that he spawned, I mean, and you just had the minion on the board. Now he's more just a nuisance. I think the real fun was that, you know, having the charge. I mean, pretty much every wild deck that plays Quest Warrior still has him there. But charge and Divine Shield. Okay. Is he hand buff? Let's do this. And face. Alright, not sure what he's playing yet. Seems he could be a hand buff Pally, but not sure yet. Well, that's fine because I have no spells. Okay, so I have to take out 2 minions to get rid of them. Hmm. So we need 2. Alright, so we'll do this. Add a random pirate. Great question. Removing the charge lowered the power level, which resulted in being included in fewer decks at the time. When Patches was released, it was and could still be, if had charge, the most overpowered legendary. Oh, I don't think it would have been the most overpowered, but I do agree with most of what you said. Pause, reset. It did result in some people taking him out of the decks that they were playing. But he's still, you know, he's still pretty powerful. Okay, yeah, it's hand buff. Good to know, good to know. If games are won at the mulligan, I would agree. Well, sometimes they are. I think the games are predetermined, and you have to determine the mulligan is actually a really important part of the game. Like, should I have kept, you know, the Ironbeak Owl in my hand? I mean, there's nothing that would warrant, you know, using it yet. I've got enough removal. Let's check. So we're gonna get her, and I don't have any low-cost pirates. Give your weapon. All right, it'll give me more damage right now. Get some armor. But I really need a low-cost pirate so I can finish my quest. All right. 2. Okay. Oh, nice play. All right, so I need a low-cost pirate. Bugger. Frenzy. He's already done it once. All right, I'm probably going to lose this, but I I don't like taking this risk. But I'm gonna do it. I've got two other minions, and we'll take the risk that he can't grab it. This may come back to bite me. If he has a dirty rat, he knows I have it. Two one-attack minions. Come on, what you got? Come on, play it. Oh, that was not what I expected. But still keeps it interesting. Alright, so I definitely have to play the Juggernaut. Wonder what else he has. But I'm not going to play it because that's just wrong. I am going to instead take out this guy and go face. All right, now it's just, see what else he has, and I've got my Ironbeak Owl and Dirty Rat that I can hopefully hold on. Okay. So you have big minions. Attack and health to 1. Yay, yay, yay. So you have bigger minions. Rush and Wind Fury. Yay. Give your other minions rush. You make the room humongous. Oh my god, that is so funny. Oh, let's see. Alright, so plus a 3 attack while I have armor. I've got a weapon equipped so I can get rid of that. Let's see here. Do I want to take the damage and get rid of that broom? Alright, excuse me 1 second. Sorry, my dog was getting in the trash. Oh, bugger, bugger. Okay, so we have to do this. Do this. We're just going to take the damage. Kill him. Adarad and Pirate. Alright. Sorry, it didn't help that the dog got in the trash. Alright, I feel like I'm wearing a scarf having my hair down like this. But at least it's not a hat all the time. Try to mix it up a little bit. Alright, there we go. So we will give my pirates charge. What does that do? Whenever your hero would take damage, this loses 1 durability. But it really doesn't do much for us. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll get rid of him. face. Force him to get rid of my charge. Alright. Ugh. Not getting the damage that I would like to be able to do. I think I'm playing too conservative and getting, you know. Yes, that doesn't impact me. Except he's really large. That's what she said. Alright. That was just plain and simple lucky. That was a really lucky draw. So I'll take him out at the end so I can go face. Go face. LMTC, I knew you were thinking it. So that I'm not even remotely surprised. Alright, we'll armor up. Oh, I'm so tempted to let him ride. But I had to say it. I almost said it in somebody else's stream today when I was watching. No, it was actually I was watching Slissa today. And she said something, and I was just like, seriously, that's what she said? It was so obvious. I couldn't believe that no one else said it. It was so funny. So yeah, I think that the whole, you know, and we get Gorehowl for the wind. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is. So I did watch the reveals today, and I really thought it was completely disappointing. So we get Battlegrounds Buddies. Whoopee. The short reveal video that Arju did was just not even, you know, fun at this point. I wasn't, interested. My first opinion, and I'm going to wait to draw a final conclusion until they show the demos that they're going to be playing this week. Maybe there'll be some mechanic, but it seemed way too gimmicky. It was actually, I think my camera is too dark. Just turn, my light is not going on. All right, let it adjust so I don't look like a ghost. And that's not going to happen. Now I just look like I'm bald. Okay, so I guess we won't have light. I was trying to get a little more light, but it's going to make me look like I have no hair, which is not the case. So, yeah, I know. I mean, wow, what happened there? I mean, look, there's all the hair. This camera is not my nice 4K quality camera, but when I set up my stream, I realized that I can't stream in 4K in the boonies. I do not have the necessary upload speeds to take advantage of a 4K camera. So I had to cut my stream quality in half so that I could stream. So I only recently got point-to-point wireless that I could even, consider streaming. Before, we only had satellite and 10 megabits and 0.2 uploads. You cannot stream with a 0.2 upload. I could barely game with a 0.2 upload. So, yes, lots of challenges to being able to set up the stream. But I'm so excited that I can, because every single time I do this, I get so energized, and I love talking and interacting with everybody. All right, I'm going to take a quick mental break and go and play a battleground. So let's cue this up. Is there anyone who would be interested in joining in a battleground lobby before I cue this up? So LMTC, you want to play some battlegrounds? Oh, I haven't played on the Asian server yet. I've got EU up to about 4,000. So, okay. No problem. I'm just going to go ahead and play them before they ruin Battlegrounds and reset with these buddies. So the buddies to me just look like they tried to pull in mercenaries, which I don't have any interest in playing. I tried it. I leveled a whole party up to 30, started getting all the buffs, and have absolutely no interest in it whatsoever. No, I even bought the expansion packs, which makes me feel, meh. It's, you never know. I was like, well, maybe I'll want to have this in the future, so it's kind of irrelevant. But all right, let's see what we've got here. I typically finish in the top 3 as Chenvala with the elementals, so I am going to play Chenvala. All right, I'm looking really, really dark on camera. I'm supposed to be able to like adjust the lighting in the room, but I don't think it's going to happen. So let me do. All right, I'm going to have no hair again.
Have you devised a new strategy?
There, see, I do have hair. It's just too dark. Hopefully I'll adjust it down. All right, what have we got? Elemental, spy elementals. Oh my gosh! Heart Queen, awesome! Thank you for the raid. I'm just sitting here struggling with the lighting in my room. Oh my gosh, thank you everyone. So I'll go back to being really dark. Oh, hey Phoenix. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, surprise. I was just playing. Oh my gosh! And I got so distracted, I didn't even play my card. Hello, hello. Thank you so much. Thanks for the raid. That is so sweet. I so appreciate it. So I finally yesterday made affiliate, and I'm really excited about that. Have a good night's rest. I'll see you in the morning because I always watch your stream first thing in the morning. While I let my hands get functioning. Oh no! Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So I'm just trying not to mess up my battlegrounds. I was taking a break from my ladder climb. So thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Onos. I appreciate it. Heart Queen, yes, definitely have a good night's rest. I will see you in the morning. All right. I am going to grab an acolyte. We were just chatting about the announcements today with the Battleground Buddies. In my opinion, I'm not really impressed with the changes that they're proposing. I think it's trying to make Battlegrounds into mercenaries, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm going to watch Slissa's stream this week and see if how the gameplay works out. So, oh, yes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining. So I'll just give a quick introduction. I am Desert Smurf or Smurfette. Smurf was my nickname in high school, and that's how I came to get that name. And AZ is for the Arizona desert. I am definitely a desert dweller. Oh, Kit's Dawn, thank you so much for following. I so appreciate it. Thank you. So I only recently got internet speeds fast enough that I could even think about streaming. And where we live, we have to routinely have repairs done on our internet lines because the ground squirrels are eating the lines. So we'll be gaming and then it'll drop it used to drop from 10 megabits per second down to like 2 or 3. And Obviously, you really can't stream with speeds like that. So, yes. Hello, Kithdan. Welcome. So, Onos, you liked the Darkmoon Fair prizes. Maybe this new update will fill that void. That's possible. I'm really curious. I think the first uh, plays are tomorrow, the demos. So I'm going to watch those because I want to see how they play out and what the new mechanics are going to include. So I do have the schedule posted on my Discord if anyone is interested. All right, so this game of Battlegrounds, I'm really not paying attention. I'm glad I was playing Battlegrounds because it is you could be easily distracted. All right, I need something just to get through the next round. I'm gonna get the sewer rat. I'll probably sell him right away. So yes, so streaming in the desert. Most of Arizona is not as uncivilized as where I live, but I purchased a house very far north. I do have horses and dogs, and when I purchased the house, they said they had high-speed internet, but I didn't realize what that really meant. So, Onos, I'm curious for the duels changes. I haven't played that mode for a while. Not a good meta right now. So I did not see the changes that they're going to make in duels. What changes do they have coming out there? I only saw the Battlegrounds announcements. Oh, okay. I just thought I might have missed something. Good to know. All right, we need elementals to take advantage of my hero power. And there are no elementals. Seriously. All right, there's one, two. Do that, this, this. All right. So Art Kithdan, I played duels only for the WoW mount. I don't really like this game mode. Kithdan, I agree. I did play duels just to get the mount. Was that the mouse mount? If I'm remembering correctly. I mean, I think that was the one, but I haven't played duels in quite a while. I mean, I haven't logged into my WoW account even to redeem the mount that I last got. I've got probably 4 or 5 mounts that are just sitting in my mailbox. Okay. Yeah. No, I played. Duels has a steep learning curve. No, I agree. I think it's something that would be interesting to play. I haven't, I think there's too many opportunities in Hearthstone for different modes. So you're still playing World of Warcraft. That's awesome. I really want to get back into it. I do miss it. But there just isn't enough time in the day to play and stream and work and ride. I mean, I've got my horses that have to stay active. All right, still not getting the elementals. There we go. There's my molten core. It might be too late though. Or a molten rock, excuse me. Well, I will say that my favorite mount in World of Warcraft is still my Proto Drake that I had to get from clearing a whole dungeon or it's been a while, a raid on to get the achievement. My Rusted Proto Drake is by far my favorite. Nice, nice Kip Don. All right, so I have to use my favorite Elune command because my dog is licking again. So my dog is my little rescue puppers. Her picture is in my socials on Discord. She likes to play frisbee. She's a fun little companion in my office, but she tends to cause some problems. She likes to rearrange the office and move her bed around. She comes over to the keyboard and she'll hit my hand when I'm trying to mouse, and she licks. The licking is the most annoying. She has allergies, so she's on a ton of allergy medications. But she's still a sweetheart. All right. Well, at least we're not dead. But at this point, I've got to pay just a little bit of attention. I know, he is. He's stealing all my elementals. So annoying. Okay, I actually had to tell her this time because she's not reading the screen. All right, there's elemental. Oh, I could have used that one, but let's get the buffing going. All right, we'll get rid of him. It's not really giving us anything. There we go. LMTC, yes, you are right. Elune is adorable. Anyone who's a fan of World of Warcraft will recognize the name. She is such a little cutie. We just love her to death. She is a rescue puppy. She was found running in the middle of a street with a chain embedded in her neck. So as a result, she has breathing problems and she snores when she sleeps, which is why I put the little comment in Nightbot that she is the one snoring, not me. Once she falls asleep, it's so bad. Her snoring is so bad that she is one of the few dogs that I do not let sleep in the bed with me. And I used to always have my dog sleep in the bed with me, but her snoring keeps me up at night if I let her sleep in the room. Unfortunately, it is a permanent condition. She'll always have that breathing impairment, so her snoring will never go away. Yes. Oh no, it is really bad. I'm talking like chainsaw. I can hear it when she gets going. I hear it on the upstairs, and she sleeps in the downstairs. So yes, it's really, really bad. And it's nothing that she's doing. It's just, the way she is and her situation. And, I'm not going to fault her for it, but I will laugh about it because it is pretty funny. I mean, when a dog snores that much, it is really, really bad. All right. I think that the better is going to be to use the Avenge. So I'm just going to go ahead and sell the rat now. Get the buff, spin, and there we go. We're finally catching up. But yes, I had her sleep with me in bed one night, and she kept me up all night. Oh, it It was. And I just felt so bad because I didn't want to wake her up. I mean, she was sound asleep. She was comfortable. I was trying to be considerate. I was like, look, she's sleeping. Why should I wake her up? It's so precious. And then by about 3 a.m., I was like, oh my gosh, she's never sleeping with me again. But the funny thing is, she doesn't snore when I have her sleep downstairs. Dear David. Hi, hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you, dear David, or dear Davi. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to, my stream. Yes, her Heart Queen came over here. She's such a sweetheart. I always follow her. Uh-oh, let's see where we're at. 13. Okay, we're still alive. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. We were just discussing snoring pets. Oh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Let's see if we can stay alive one more turn here. We're neighbors. So, dear Davi, where are you located? Are you in Arizona? Wow. Yeah, we are essentially, considering that this is a global area, we are very close to being neighbors. I'm impressed. Wow. Well, thank you. I wonder, do you say have the same internet challenges, but you're down where Cox provides internet services, so you might have the Gigablast down where you're at, because we definitely don't have that here. Wow. So that is impressive. I did when I first moved over here, but after a lot of work, my internet is pretty good. Oh, congratulations. Yes, we went through a whole year of really crappy internet, and it has gotten much better. All right, I'm not going to get this in time. Wow. So, we moved up from like White Tank Mountains area, and they had some pretty good internet service over there. So it was way west. Just moved further north from there, and just got the point to point connection one, and it's better. It's streamable. I miss my old house where I had really high speed. Actually, all the newer developments out here are still stuck with CenturyLink, and they don't have the point-to-point wireless. There's a lot of new developments in this area. Yeah, I made some mistakes here. Oh, that's funny. All right, let me see here. So pay attention for just a minute. I think it's awesome, though, that another person from Arizona that I meet on streaming is, online. That is just so cool. I am not going to use that.
Apparently, you have a plan.
I mean, sometimes I think that when we're in Arizona,
At least you can try again.
Okay, so Kit's Dawn, I'm wondering, Desert Smurf, and your high school username. No, my high school nickname was Smurf. Smurfette, Smurf and Smurfette because I'm female. And then we're talking about Smurfs, the little blue creatures. Yes. If you look at my Discord and my Twitter account, I do love Smurfs. Oh yes, my BattleNet ID is Smurfette. Yes, autocorrect. I understand. But yes, Smurf was my nickname in high school. It was kind of you know, I don't know how I got it, but that was what they called me when I was going through high school. Smurfs were originated in Belgium. I did not know that. All right, let's do this. All right, let's see what else we get real quick. Very cool. I didn't realize that. I just watched Papa Smurf, all the Smurf, the Smurfette, was it Gargamel or something? It was a long time ago. But yes, that's where I got the name from.
Rule number one, always have an exit strategy.
Yes, and his cat Azrael. Yes, so when I started streaming, I set up the name AZ Desert Smurf because it just seemed appropriate, and I just ran with it. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I honestly, with the whole virtual world, it wasn't social enough for me. And every time I stream, I just end up being, so energized. I love engaging with people online, and this has been wonderful. So it's a great thing for me to do. All right, I'm going to pay attention for just a little bit. All right, we'll sell him. I really got to get rid of those. I need a triple. All right, let me do this. See what else we get. It could do something, but oh, it's just really not going to be strong enough. Just do that. Oh, really? All right, so I'll show my age here. Yes, when I was younger and in high school, the Smurfs were on TV on Saturday morning cartoons, and they were really, really popular. And we had tons of Smurf merchandise. I think I still have a Smurf sweatshirt, Smurf stuffed animals. So they were super, super popular in the US. Well, so much so that I didn't realize that they didn't originate here. I thought that they were created here. See, LMTC. Oh, and a quick shout out to my wonderful supportive partner, LMTC. But yes, I thought that Smurfs were, just part of the. Let's see. So really, it's even popular. I knew they made a movie about them, but I didn't realize that they were popular. So they were popular with. All right, bye, Laura. Thank you for joining. I'll try to catch you tomorrow after I get a night's rest. But yes, the Smurfs were extremely popular. When Saturday morning cartoons were really a thing, they were one of the most popular shows. All right, so let me grab that. Spin. All right, so I went from thinking I was going to totally flop to having a pretty good round here. So this, do this. Oh, no. Do this first. Play this. I love my elementals. Elementals are awesome. Do this. Freeze it. Let's see, it'll be... I'm going to be one off. So I'm just going to buy him. Honestly, oh, now, and then they buff it. Seriously. All right, so we'll just let this ride. I'm in the top 4 at least, even though we're 4th. We'll probably die this round. Oh, which makes me think I should have been more aggressive. Yeah, it's all good. I had no idea they were that popular. We learn something every day. Yes, definitely. So, dear Debbie, yes, I do have horses. I currently have 4 horses, down from 26. We massively downsized during some recent moves. I'm currently riding when my hands function correctly. I've been having some issues with rheumatoid arthritis with my hands, and that's why I am actually streaming today. I should have been out riding, practicing, because I'll be showing in the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show. I do intend to try to stream the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show. So very excited to try to do that. I'm going to Twitch stream my class. So LMTC hopefully will be able to help me with that. I'm working out a few logistical things that I need to do for like the rights, video rights. But what it seems is I will be able to stream because it is my personal stream. All right, I'll do this. But yes, I do definitely have horses. We have dogs and chickens, and LMTC has quail. So we have quite the menagerie out here. I am going to just let this ride. But yeah, I thought that would be really fun to stream the Scottsdale Arabian Horse Show, where I'm going to be doing ranch riding. So anyone from some of the European countries might be familiar with dressage. I am, like, at my core, I'm a dressage rider. And my trainer, every time I ride, he's like, no, now you are a ranch rider. And I've switched divisions. I would doubt that you've driven by my particular property, only because we are so far north. But yes, there's a lot of horse property in that particular region. And the first property that I was at, it's very likely that you did drive by it. Now we don't have traffic. Oh, good night. Good night. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Thank you. Look forward to seeing you join again. Thank you. But yes, we're up in the area where we have only single track dirt roads, and it is just obscenely. Let's do this. Very, very remote. But definitely a nice area, and it is secluded. I love that about it. All right, make sure I get through all of these. All right, I'll just end with this. Oh, it is super cool. I initially we were in the middle of the city, like right in the edge of Paradise Valley by the mountain parks, and that's where I had most of my horses, where we had 26. Then since moved from there to Irvine while I was working for Blizzard, and then came back to Arizona, and now just in this remote area where I bought a new house. So let's see. Ooh, more secluded. Yes, definitely. And it sounds nice. It is very nice. When I grow up, some way, somehow, I want to get my mom some horse property because she wants to raise some farm animals. Oh, that is really sweet. I hope you're able to do that, especially out here in Arizona. There's lots of opportunity to do this. There's a lot of new developments, and you can get horse property. It's definitely worth it. All right. Since I'm having so much fun with Battlegrounds, I'm going to play one more round of Battlegrounds. So your wife used to live in the Paradise Valley area. Her mom's house was horse property, and she bred dogs. Nice. What type of dogs? Actually, give me 1 second before I queue up the next game. I want to make sure that I'm not burning supper. That would not be good. Oh, French Bulldogs. Okay. Nice. So are the French Bulldogs the ones that cannot mate without assistance? I mean, that's kind of funny as far as breeding dogs. Wow. Okay. Really? LMTC? I'd be curious to get your expertise in that area as well. All right. After you sell a minion, gain 1 extra gold next turn. Every third minion. I think my highest finish is with him. Every turkey and chicken you buy from the store has been AI'd. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Okay. So, gotta reset. I don't really need to hear for the moment.
Have you devised a new strategy?
There. It's getting way too dark. I don't want to have to be completely in the dark, but the hat has got to go back on so I don't look like I have no hair. My hair is very, very blonde, very light. And when I turn the light on, it doesn't look right. It makes me look like I have no hair. So at least I'll wear a hat. My favorite hat.
Do not draw the jailer's eye.
So let's see. Wow, that's a lot of talk about AI. Every turkey and chicken you buy from the store has been AI, or rather, is the product of an AI. Natural takes too long, I guess. Okay, so what I was referring to with the French bulldogs is the fact that the way that they've been bred, their physical conformation, that they physically cannot do it without help. Okay, so then what I'm hearing isn't actually true. They can still do it.
Perhaps you will succeed after all.
Oh, all right. Um, yes, that is now the new theme for my stream tonight. Oh no. Oh, ouchie. Okay. Okay. Ouchie. No, that's just wow. No. Poor dogs. But having bred horses for many years, I am very familiar with AI. I even have my certificate in AI and stallion and mare management from the Colorado State University. I went through their whole training program there. So very familiar with AI and horse as far as horses go. And not a lot of experience breeding dogs, but I witnessed it. I'm not going to go any further. Wow. All right. I love it. Like I said in the beginning, every time I start streaming, I never know what's going to happen. And I just come out of these feeling, so energized. I love the conversations.
Behold this tree
All right.
battleground.
We'll do this, do this. Oh, Davi, or is it Dear Davi 14? Yes. I am super excited. Yesterday I met another streamer that was also here in Phoenix. So yes, it is nice to meet people that are local. I'm super excited about that. Please come join us on Discord and stay in touch. So here's the link. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'm going to butcher that name. Thank you for the follow. Odio Gulave? Gulyev. So 1984, Odio Gulyev. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome. We're just discussing the local AZ life and breeding dogs and breeding horses. You never know what the conversation is going to turn to.
Their eyes towards you.
All right. So I don't have elementals. I'm pretty much going to focus on mechs. Hopefully we'll get some good draws. All right. So we'll do this. Spin. All right. Get a triple. All right. So that's going to be a nice little acolyte. Oh, I agree. If Bob doesn't like me, I mean, seriously, it. Oh, yeah, this is not a good gold card. Well, Khadgar could give us some good plays since I don't have a lot of minions. Oh, and if Sir Minion happens to be in the chat, welcome every time I say minion. I don't think he's going to be on tonight. He and his wife are also streamers. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking because I've got so many reborns that at least in the short term, I can benefit from the Khadgar. So did I see your chat a few chats up? Oh, I see that. I casually mentioned that I used to work for Blizzard. Does that make you biased with all Blizzard games? So no, it does not actually. Yes, I did work for Blizzard. I worked for Blizzard for just under 2 years. I am partial to Blizzard games because I, well, first off, I met LMTC, my partner, playing WoW. But second, I originally was a very big Overwatch player. While I was at Blizzard, that was the game that was launched, as well as Legion version of WoW. But I do play other games. I play Borderlands, Orcs Must Die 3, the one that just came out. I am. I do think that I play mostly Blizzard games. I do enjoy them the most because of my involvement in their development. So maybe that makes me a little biased towards them. But I do play other games as well. Agreed. I'm really going to try to play Orcs Must Die 3 again on stream because I just had so much fun with it. But the day after Christmas, I had a really severe case of rheumatoid arthritis, and I've lost some use in my hands. I'll show my completely swollen fingers right now. You can see how painful they are and very miserable. I can barely type. So for right now, over the holidays, I am only playing. Yeah, I know it's bad. I'm getting treatment, but they're not improving, and I cannot play first-person shooters right now. And Orcs Must Die 3 would be really difficult. I tried to play it the other day, and I just couldn't do it. I can barely mouse to play Hearthstone, so I'm really struggling with it right now. So hopefully things will improve, and I will be able to do some first-person shooters again. Exactly. So I figure that I'll just keep playing Hearthstone for now, while I'm in treatment, and hopefully my fingers will improve. Today was a really bad day because we got that rain today. That did not go good. I woke up this morning and I was just like, okay, this is going to be a really bad day. And so, yeah, I've been kind of chillsing. Yeah, it rained on and off all morning here.
Do not daub the jailer's eye.
Okay, at least we're going to win. But, oh, one of the things that we get way up north here is a lot of wind. Oh, thank you. Thank you. But when the wind came through, oh, that day was another miserable day. Right now, I'm a human barometer. All right, oh, level this. Spin. All right, triple. Perfect. All right. They really want to give me the SIC fins. But I am going to do that. Going to run out of space for my Khadgar soon. All right, let's see where this plays out. Yes, that's fine. I have a pre-prepared comment on the whole controversy at Blizzard. So I cannot comment on the specifics regarding the lawsuit because I am named in the lawsuit. I can say that. But my comment is when people ask, should we continue to play Blizzard games and support the company? So having worked there with some good and bad people, I still support the company and the games because not everyone fell into that category. There are still very good people there, and some are still there, are close friends of mine that I'm in contact with. So I still play the games for the good people that I remember from my time at Blizzard. And that's all I can say on the topic. Well, and I will add, I still have a lot of really good friends there. I loved my time there. And I probably play predominantly Blizzard games. So I agree with you 100%. Let's see. All right, so I think, hmm, or on the converse, I agree with you. So you said, yeah, I don't think we should punish the games because the people are bad. And then I don't think the product should be blacklisted because there were bad actors in the company that made them. Agreed. I agree with you both 100%. You have to look at the overall big picture. A lot of times, a few bad apples will ruin it, and just create all sorts of issues, and that's what I think is happening here. But the games, I mean, Hearthstone was developed from the original creators before they left. I remember when I first joined Blizzard, and I got to meet Mike Morheim. It's one of the few times in my life when I was starstruck. I was just so happy to have that opportunity to meet Mike Morheim, who founded Blizzard. I met Chris Metzen as well. I met Aldi, Jeff, who did Overwatch. I met all of those people because it was a small company. So I had access to those people and I regularly interacted with them. But when I met Mike, that he wasn't always as available. Yes, that one was a big day. It was the very first day, and he came in and talked to us during orientation. But these people, they were passionate about gaming, and they talked to us, and it was really exciting. All right, Khadgar has served his purpose. And not to mention, I'm going to have to create a special channel for people who have pictures with the orc statue. That was pretty incredible to go and take pictures with the orc. I have pictures with Buster and me at the orc statue. LMTC has pictures at the orc statue. I have multiple. But for anyone who's not familiar, the orc statue is the statue that is on the Irvine Blizzard campus. It's locked away behind gates. I think this is more powerful. And the funny thing was, they actually created a Pokemon stop there. And people kept trying to come in the gates and capture Pokemon because it was like a Pokemon gym area. I was like, why did they put a Pokemon gym area on the Blizzard campus behind a locked gate that nobody can enter? Well, I actually found out later that it was because somebody who played Pokemon at Blizzard actually set it up. So I guess those who have like upper level Pokemon accounts can petition to get a gym or something. Yes, it was. I mean, seriously. No, and that's what I figured after that happened. I was new to Pokemon. I was just playing because the rest of my group was at Blizzard, and we were just having fun with it. I would go sit down next to the orc statue because we would have meeting areas there, and then I would, get my little Pokemon. There was a pretty good path that you could follow to capture Pokemon. Not that I'm a big Pokemon fan, but without my horses in Irvine, I didn't have a lot to do, so I did a lot of gaming while I was there. All right, none of this really gives me anything. So we'll just do this and buff him. All right. Oh, we're going against the dead dude. Yay! Dead. All right, so Murlocs, 100% win. Yay. I mean, he is the dead dude. I would be embarrassed. All right, so let's see here. I will grab another Mechano egg. Oh. Well, no, because that's going to buff that. Bugger. I don't want to do that. Oh, but I really would like to use that. Lark. Well, I could do something. I always have to pay attention to what's going to be buffed. Sometimes I forget. So we'll freeze that. Play the Mechano Egg. I am going to seriously have to figure out how to adjust the lights in my room. I thought when you held the light that it was supposed to turn it down. There! Oh, I learned something today. I have a new feature. Oh, I'm very happy. Okay, so now it's not obsessively bright. So I can adjust the lighting. And now I'll go back in and fix my little cheapo camera and make it. There we go. Yes, thank you. I got a new achievement. We need a little bit of light, but not too much light. Thank you. Thank you. I will admit today, with the rain that we had up here, I kind of slacked off of my run the year. So today I only got in 2 miles, not my normal 6 to 7 that I would normally run. I have it in my about section that I'm doing run the year. So 2,022 miles in the year. Oh, I know. And I never feel bad if I don't do a ton of miles. When you're out doing all those miles, it is a little boring, I'll admit. It's kind of like when I go to swim practice, going back and forth in the lane, it is boring after a while. I mean, you can only swim back and forth across the pool so many times. Oh, I'm actually disappointed with this finish because I thought Chenvala would be a fun one. But yes, swimming back and forth can get boring. Running can get boring if you're always on the same track. And if I hear gunshots out in the wilderness, I don't like to go out on the more remote desert tracks. So today I was in the neighborhood, and then I was kind of a wuss that I didn't want to go and go out in the rain. So, all right, let me see. It is almost 7. I'm going to play one more just because I'm having so much fun. Let's see if we can get a better choice for a hero this time. But yes, when I go out there, and my favorite tribe to play. All right, my favorite is pirates. I am a big fan of Patches the Pirate as a hero. So I would say that that is my absolute favorite. My finish for Lich King is 3, averaging 3rd place, so that was kind of a quick choice for me. But I really like pirates. I have fun with pirates. I play demons a lot. When demons show up, they're... the tracker that I'm using is Firestone. I like it better than Hearthstone, the replay tracker, because of the features that they have available that you don't have to pay for. Sorry, the dog has decided to make me move. Might be playing dragons this time. But yes, I really like Firestone Tracker. Probably the coolest thing about Firestone Tracker, and let me see if this will show up while this plays out. No, it does not. But Firestone Tracker has a simulator where it allows you to go back through and whoa, puppy. Hey, puppy, you cannot come on the chair. Nope, sweethearts. Here, look at this. Look at the camera. See? We're live, sweetheart. See? Yes, there we go. Dog on camera. Sort of. You can see her eyes. She's a black dog. Um, but yes, I really like it because I can go back through and reposition what I did, and then see if positioning would have made a difference. All right, she's at least still now. Are you gonna let me play this last game? You've already had supper. You don't need anything.
Do not stop now, Commander.
It is. I found it really beneficial once I started using it that I could go back and reposition and see what increased my percentage chance of winning. But it is a little slower than Hearthstone Replay because of the amount of simulations that it runs. Oh, I get my elemental. Yay, elemental. But if I can go elementals, I go elementals. I'm really a big fan of elementals. They're so easy that you can level them so quickly. So I thought I was going to have to go dragons, which can be fun, but elementals, I think in Battlegrounds, are just OP. All right, my dogs have said that I shouldn't have started another Battlegrounds. They know time very well, and the minute I start to, once the stream time is ending, they're like, that's it. Hey, it's our time now. You gotta come play with us. Oh, so LMTC, I finally got great news from the observatory. So we are doing a virtual star party. This was my Christmas gift to LMTC and some friends and family. This coming Saturday, we are having a virtual star party where we get to get the observatory down on Mount Lemmon in Tucson. We get it for an hour and a half of exclusive use with all of their experts. I am so stoked, excited. It's going to be so much fun. We get to ask them to position it to see what any celestial objects that we want. It's one of the most powerful telescopes in the world. Some of the requests that I particularly have is I want to see the rings of Saturn. I would love to see Comet Leonard, which I tried to photograph but was unsuccessful. I did photograph the Neowise comet that was here last year. So super excited. That's going to be this coming Saturday. I will definitely post pictures in the Discord, if not the video, and share it with everybody. All right. Elemental. Let's just level. All right. There we go. We got some built up for next time. Still early in the game. I used my hero power. Don't want to forget to do that.
Do not draw the jailer's eye.
All right. I think we're in a good position. We can start building on the elementals now. Let's go elementals. Oh, I better plug my phone in. All right. Grab this one. Grab this one. Make sure to use my hero power. Freeze. Buy the element. Gotta sell it first. Sell this one. Buy this one. Buff this one. Alright, and more for next time. Alright, so he has Brawn Beast, obviously. Alright. So this will be my last game for the evening. I really appreciated having everybody here. Thank you. This has been a fun chat. I'm trying out something new for dinner. With all the issues with the rheumatoid arthritis, they're trying to figure out what's triggering it. So I have to think of creative meals that I can make. So tonight is meatball soup with veggies. LMTC can be the commenter on whether or not it's successful. But it's a soup of my own creation. We'll see how it works. Probably won't be something that I repeat in the future, but at least it was something for now. All right, I'm getting rid of him because I don't really want him being buffed, and him. Yes, you're my guinea pig. I'm so sorry. But at least I make food. Most of the food I make is pretty tasty. I've had a few fails. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, LMTC. Uh, uh, oh, there we go. Still more buffing. All right. But no, I was trying to think of something that I could make that would not violate any of the dietary restrictions that they've imposed on me because of the new issues. I always ate gluten free, so I've always been a pretty good cook and made things from scratch. But they took a whole things out of my repertoire that I can no longer use, like tomatoes. I mean, seriously, tomatoes. Why tomatoes? And so I had to go 4 weeks of cooking without anything using tomatoes, tomato sauce, or any type of tomato product. No hot sauce. I mean, how boring. But I've done it so far. It has nothing to do with the acidity as far as this diet. Um, but obviously no processed foods, which I didn't eat anyways. So that wasn't a problem. But either way, it's a rather annoying diet, to say the least. Oh, that's not worth saving for. All right, well, we'll just keep buffing and see where we get. So I'm really curious after going 4 weeks on this new restrictive diet. I want to see what the doctor has to say and what he determines. Just, you know, I get to start adding things back in, but I am really suspect of the dairy products because I did cheat one day and had cheese, and the next day all of the symptoms came back like fourfold. and maybe that's a trigger. And I'm disappointed because, kind of like Heart Queen, I really am a big fan of cheeses. Cheese is awesome. I love to have cheese, mozzarella cheese on Italian food, um, Parmesan cheese as on soups. Like I'm gonna have to make the soup with no Parmesan cheese, but I'm doing it because I want to get better. But if they tell me I can't have cheese anymore, I don't know how I'm going to survive that. I will be very disappointed. All right, they're saying 100% win. Yeah, I can see it. The elementals, they just are too strong, too quick. Poor Smurfette. Yeah, thanks. But since you have to live with me, thank you. At least you are sharing my pain.
Stay vigilant or fade blind.
Alright, so grab him. Sell him. Sell him. Oh, that would just be torture. I mean, seriously, you're going to order pizza when I can't have pizza? That's just wrong. I mean, I love my pizza. I finally found a pizza crust that I could make pizza with. All right. Come on, elementals. Ah! Is there anything that would save us another round? Suppose I could buff this.
A fair selection.
Alright, so he'll be up. Okay, so you know they have cheese and calzones. It's all good. I'm fine. I mean, honestly, if cheese is the only thing that I have to pull out of my diet, I will be fine. I'm more worried about the chili peppers because I seriously hate bland food. Oh my gosh. 810 and 8 health. Wow. That is almost, yeah. I don't think that's going to happen because the one day that I made something with chili peppers, I actually felt better. That was last Friday when I said I was like the best I've been since this happened. I don't think chili peppers are the what's causing it. Yes, I know, because you don't like chili peppers, but I do. But I have toned it down quite a bit. Um, okay, I suppose. Let's see here. Elemental. Alright, I'll finally get rid of him.
You have been paid for your efforts.
Spin.
Rule number 9.
Oh,
Three of the same minion will get you a triple.
well, I'm doing this to get the Avenge to maybe enhance him just a little bit more before I get that. Yeah, I think that's the best move in this position.
Feel to be the best.
And I've got a puppy playing with my socks. Well, I am happy to say that at least today my socks match. Um, The other day, I got up early and I was trying to find socks, and I could not find 2 socks that were a pair. And I gave up. I put on unmatching socks so I would have socks. All right, that did not pan out as I hoped. Yes, it's the little things. So today, I'm happy to report that my socks match. I'm very happy about that. All right, so we'll do this. Do this. Buy this. Play this. Get nothing. Let's do this. Still gonna buff him.
Better to hire a recruit than go shopping for more.
5, so spin. Sell. Spin. Buy an elemental. Spin. So at this point, just trying to buff the elementals as much as possible. Olin, please stop licking.
Victory is close at hand.
All right, so 92.7% win rate. I'm good with that. I think we'll be fine, even though he has the pyromancers. All right, so we're good. See if anybody else fell out. All right, we're top 5. Good position to be. I don't know that he's really going to add much value, so I am going to pass on him, but I'm going to level. Of course, buff the elemental and look for triples. Okay, no triples. Ugh, what's he got? Another elementals. Okay. All right, well, that didn't give us much. So I think from the past simulations, the best thing to do is to move the highest cost ones over to the right, keep the Avenge here, and pretty much just go in diminishing returns. And this is what I got from Firestone when I rearranged the minions. If I was in this position, I found that it was best to have your highest cost minion go first, even if you don't go first, especially since it's a taunt and he's got such high health. We'll see if that plays out. Probably won't play out with that high elemental. I'll go back and rewatch that simulation to see if there was any other way I could have played that. What should you spend your 3,000 gold on? I would just buy lots of packs. All right, we didn't get punished too much for that, but that is the last battlegrounds that I'm gonna run today. Let me see if there's anybody on. We'll go do a quick raid. I'm not seeing a lot of people. All right. Well, I am going to go over to No Hands Gamer, and we will do a quick raid. See if it clicks in.
Necromancer Solarian, which gives them the high roll chance, you know? They're hanging in there, chat. They're hanging in there.
All right.
Chat, can I go Yogg here and not lose the game? Because then I can go Clowns, and then I can do it again with Yasharash. Okay, for... Did we steal them? It looks like we stole them. Let's go.
Thank you all that were here. I'm going to end stream.